What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. here with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, today we have a special guest, the recent Grambling signee, part of the G-Men class of 22, Julian Calvez. How's it going, Julian?
Doing good. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. A quarterback out of Orlando, Florida. Yeah, he was not just going to Louisiana and all the way out to Cali. He's also getting some prospects down there in Florida, out of Orlando. Quarterback, 36 touchdowns his senior year, over 3,200 passing yards, another 600 on the ground. He was just chopping them up your senior year. Julian, just tell me about your senior year of high school and how that went for you.
I mean, my senior year, the numbers speak for itself, but I feel like I just had a great team around me. I mean, I didn't do it by myself. I had great old linemen and great receivers. I mean, they made plays, so I can't do it by myself. We had amazing coaches, so I mean, you got to give thanks to them.
Hey, man, and football is different down there in Florida, man. Just tell me about some of that Florida competition you faced down in Orlando and how fun that was to play high school football down there.
Oh, yeah, I mean the atmosphere. I like to say the atmosphere is kind of like Texas, but we just don't got all the money like Texas in the stadiums and stuff. But I like to say the athletes and the atmosphere is definitely like Texas, and just you always see a big time name every time you play a team from close by. It's always, he's going to Alabama, he's going here. It's always you're always playing good competition. So I think that's going to prepare me good for the college level.
Let's talk about the college level. Before we talk about Grambling, because we know that's where you signed your name to the dotted line. You're going to go play for Coach Hugh Jackson with a ton of talent heading that way to Exit 81. But during your high school career, how was recruiting? Who were some of the schools that were coming after you, and how did that slowly progress from your freshman through your senior year?
So, yeah, I got my first offer when I was a sophomore out of Florida, University of Florida, from the Dan Mullen style. It was definitely I had fun throughout the recruiting process, and this transfer portal kind of killed everybody for high school players and stuff like that. I had Arkansas, Kansas, FAU, FIU, schools like that, and then more so towards the end, I was leaning towards Jacksonville State or Grambling, and just decided to make the move to Grambling.
So let's talk about that. Grambling. Because Coach Hugh hasn't been there very long, but he's made a huge impact. Who was the first person from Grambling to contact you? How did those conversations go? And how was your visit down there to Exit 81?
So, I mean, it was the first time I talked to Coach Hugh. It was a crazy time. So, one of my coaches sent the film to Coach Hugh. He knew Coach Hugh through like a middleman type thing. And Coach Hugh saw my film, and he called me at the state championship game. I won a state championship game in Louisiana, and so you could hear the crowd in the back. He was like, "Man, I just saw your film. I just had to call you, just talk to you, offer you one a generational talent." And so it made me feel real special. I mean, for someone to just take time of the day to call you during the state championship game that they're watching, that made me feel special. I mean, and then going up there on my visit, I mean, I was with some good guys. Some good guys that just recently signed too. So we have fun up there. The coaching staff is just such a family atmosphere. The whole team is like a family atmosphere. They got a whole bunch of good guys coming in. So we're kind of like a big family from all over the place.
Hey, that's awesome, man. It's awesome. Once again, we're talking to Julian Calvez, recent quarterback signee to Grambling. Why not Grambling is what they always say. Now, going to Grambling, did you know much about Grambling before your coach sent that film to Coach Hugh, or what did you know about Grambling, or what have you learned since you've been a part of that G-Man family?
So I knew a little bit about Grambling just because my cousin, he just graduated. He played tight end last year at Grambling, so that's how I kind of knew like Grambling. But I guess it's kind of a new regime now with Coach Hugh in there, so things are kind of going to be different. But I also know that I also could figure it out as I got the offer and as I committed and as I signed that Grambling's got Gram fam. Everybody knows Gram fam. So that was definitely something crazy, and something I never expected, and for sure something I love. I love the Gram fam.
Yeah, man, the Gram fam shows a lot of love. They're going to take care of you when you get down there to Louisiana. Now, I want to ask you what are some of the things that Coach Hugh, if you talk to the staff himself, that they plan on using you? How do you see yourself fitting into that offense, and how do you see yourself working, with Grambling as far as developing yourself while you're in college?
I mean, it's just all about competition. So you compete around good guys, you're going to get better. I feel like we're going to have the best team in the SWAC. So, I mean, we get to practice against the best guys every day. So I think that's going to make me better as a person. off the field and on the field, and as a better player on the field, better leader off the field. So it's just so much off the field, on the field type stuff that I can get so much better at just learning my role in college. So I mean, we're gonna go in there and compete, and have.
Hey, that's dope, man. That's dope, Julian. What are you most looking forward to outside of football as far as going to an HBCU? I mean, Grambling's got a historical football, background, but it's also one of the best HBCUs in the country in getting into that HBCU experience. So what are you looking forward to as far as that comes?
Just getting my degree. Getting my degree is gonna be something special just for me and my family. Just to have a good degree from Grambling. Just have fun. I mean, everybody wants to live a college life, so have fun and play football. I mean, I'm just going there to play football and have fun, just enjoy my experience, get my degree. Hopefully, further my talents in the NFL.
Awesome. Once again, we're talking to Julian Calvez. He is out of Orlando, Florida's signee to the Grambling class of 2022. Now, Julian, who are some of your guys that you look up to in the NFL? Do you have any mentors that help you train? What's that look like for you down there in Orlando?
I think everybody know that you got to go with the Florida boy, Lamar Jackson. So that's my guy. I love talking about Lamar. I feel like my game replicates him the most out of anybody in the NFL. But definitely Mike Vick. I feel like he's a trendsetter just from the black quarterbacks to be successful in the league. I feel like he's definitely one of the trendsetters. And it's crazy because Coach Hugh coached him a couple years. So Coach Hugh put me on the phone with him. So it was great. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, wow, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
Yes. Yeah. So it was great. It was great talking to him. It just shows you how much Coach Hugh's bandwidth is, like how many people he knows, his connection. So that was definitely exciting.
Man, and one thing that also, Coach, he was recently on the Pivot podcast, and he talked about the spring game and how it looks like some of those guys from the Pivot, which includes a potential Hall of Famer and Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder, NFL player, Ryan Clark, Super Bowl champion, could possibly be at the spring game. What kind of how dope is that to know that your coach, like you said, has connections to Michael Vick, has connections to these guys in the NFL, and they're going to be around Grambling a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I mean. I feel like it's just a special place. I mean, I feel like I can't describe any other word than special. I mean, it's just we're gonna have special people. We got special coaches. We got a special fan base. We're just gonna have a special atmosphere. So I just can't wait to get down there. I'm definitely gonna be up there for the spring game.
Yeah. So for the Grambling fans back at home, what are they going to get out of Julian? What kind of player are they going to get out of Julian? What's the style of play, and what can they expect from you as soon as you touch down on campus?
So first and foremost, I'm gonna be the best man possible I could be. So the best version of me. I feel like I'm coming there trying to lead, compete every day, and make the guys better around me. I feel like you make everybody around you better, you gonna bring yourself up. So I mean, I think if everybody comes in there compete, we're gonna be a real special team.
Absolutely. Once again, we're talking to Julian Calvez out of Orlando, Florida, recent signee to Grambling. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. But now, Julian, I have to ask you about just the SWAC in general.
Sure.
We know Deion Sanders gets a lot of the headlines. He's brought a lot of media attention, and then you got Coach Hugh that's new to the SWAC, but boy, he is making headway. Just how fun is it to be a part of a football conference that not only is full of HBCUs, but it's like the most lit conference in college football right now? Like, how fun is that going to be?
I mean, it's going to be fun. So, I mean, that it just shows we got so many guys that could have had FBS. I could have went FBS, but I mean, we in the SWAC. We're in the SWAC with it. So we're gonna bring that energy and that fun to the SWAC for sure.
Yeah, man. And Julian, I gotta ask you. So you talked about Lamar Jackson. Are you watching the Super Bowl? Who you think is gonna win the Super Bowl, man?
Super Bowl. I don't know. You got to go with underdogs. I feel like you got to go with the underdogs. So
the Bengals. Yeah,
I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm gonna take the Bengals. It's gonna be a good game though for sure. I just love what Joe Burrow is doing this year. Like he's just proving everybody wrong.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's a dog, man. Joe Burrow can play his tail off. So Julian, I got to ask you, who is the best player besides yourself that you ever played against? Like down there in Florida, I know you guys got some tough competition. So who was one or two of the couple of best players that you ever played against, and what was so tough about playing against them?
I mean, so this probably my freshman year. Probably Tyler Davis played D tackle. He's up at Clemson now. Okay. It was definitely a dog, but I mean we play my high school team. We play IMG this year, so we definitely had some good competition. I mean, so I can't name one player, but I mean we play some good talent.
And so how is that going to prepare you when you go down to Grambling as far as competition goes, who you played against, and then also competing? Because, it's going to be a quarterback battle. You're going to have a chance to win that starting job as a freshman, but it's not going to come easy.
For sure. I mean, I feel like everything is with competing, and it's healthy competition. No one's got to be like a jerk to each other. It's healthy competition. So I mean, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, Julian, man. Well, I'm gonna get you out of here on this, man. If you just have a message to the Gram fam, to the Grambling alum, everybody's excited about this spring. Everybody's
Yes,
gonna be excited about this fall. What is your message to all the Grambling people watching back at home?
Hey, Grand fan, we got something special coming for you. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, we're talking to Julian Calvez. He is the recent quarterback signee to Grambling State University to Coach Hugh. Hey, this is amazing, man. This is going to be a great season. It's going to be a great spring ball. I can't wait to see all of it from Grambling. Julian, thank you so much for taking some time out your day, man. Once again, you're watching the Black Boss channel on Jeff Lightsy YouTube. Be sure to hit that thumbs up